Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we're doing? Hope you guys are well. So we are about to complete the battle pass. So that's right, the season of growth is upon us. We are about to finish this off, and let me head over to my tasks and just give you a bit of an idea on where we're at. So this is stage 19. This is the last stage that we need to complete. Notice I've only got about a bit over 5 hours left to go. By the time this video goes up, the season of growth would be finished and concluded. So that would mean everyone that's participating hasn't really got enough time or a lot of time left. But anyway, we'll digress from that. I want to go ahead and finish this off. Okay, so just to give you guys a bit of an idea, I'm halfway, pretty much bang on halfway to get to level 20. I need to finish off a couple of other bits and pieces. So as you can see, complete any quests from the quest board and complete all the quests and claim the rewards for them. Now, unfortunately, I never got around to finishing all the quests of the quest board, and this is what I've been saying over the time and duration of the battle pass itself, because one thing to note is, and what I said at the start, is to try and stay on top of these things. When you see, especially when you've got the quest for the entire period, you do need to ensure that you are obviously on top of things, because if you let it lapse, if you let it fall behind, it's going to be hard for you to make up that. And now for me, that was that actual fact for this specific task, and I wasn't able to complete it in a timely manner. I could have, but unfortunately I just didn't get to that point there, so which was a bit of a bummer. Even if I did one a day within 20 days, I would have had it done, but unfortunately I just didn't do that. I was busy and I was focusing on other bits and pieces, so it is what it is. And this is where, unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to spend some silver in order to finish it. Now, I wanted to sort of be upfront with you guys on that part as well, and just sort of give you guys a bit of an idea of what I ended up doing in terms of spending coins and stuff like that. So again, let's recap real quick. I have got the premium and I've obviously got the free there, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. And this is where we're at in terms of claiming all of these rewards. So we are going to get some gears and things like that, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. So we've got that happening in a moment, but also we're going to be out getting ourselves the Hunter's Luck Ring. So max health is up to 500, and we can have a 5% chance of killing any animal instantly, which is actually not a bad shout, because that'll help us in things like the cultist camp and anywhere up in the Burial Wilds, to be fair. So I'll take that over with no percentage of critical chance of killing an animal in an instant. So yeah, I feel like that's something that I'll be interested in utilizing. But the max 500 health is actually going to be a bonus for me, so I'm going to be happy with that. But let's digress. Let's go back to the tasks, and I just wanted to sort of give you guys an idea on how this is basically ran for me. Now, as you can see, I've got to spend the 200 coins, which I'm going to be spending I think 500 coins, which I'll show you in a moment, to finish off the other task that you saw a moment ago. Now, the other bits and pieces, let's have a look real quickly just before we move along. There was a canyon trial past the ways. I had to spend money on that, so I think I used 50 coins in that exchange, just so you guys are aware of that. Unfortunately I just couldn't finish that off, and then there was another one that I had to do because I just couldn't find any, and I was smashing it through. Yeah, so the alligator leather, that was the other thing. I ended up only getting one via the cultist camp, and I couldn't find any out in the wild, and I just had to sacrifice and make that happen. So that was an unfortunate thing, but I think I spent 25 coins on that, so I'm about 75 coins in at this point in time. So let's just go ahead and hold on to that, and I'll just quickly have a quick squeeze in to see if there was anything else that I ended up having to purchase, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. We had to spend 100 coins, so let's put that at 175 for argument's sake. What else did we do here? Let's just read that. Okay, nothing doing there, nothing doing there. Again, okay, so that's another 100 coins, so that's 275. So let's put that into perspective there. Okie dokie. Spend horse energy, felines, watch ads. And I don't think I would have spent any coinage here as I'm sort of looking at it at the moment. No, I probably wouldn't have. Okay, so 275, that's what I spent on the regular stages through 1 through to 19, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. And the reason why I'm sort of explaining this is it's the cost of playing this battle pass, and not just this one specifically, but any battle pass, what you sort of would expect for yourself to do in order for you to make things happen, basically. Okay, and again, going back to it, this comes down to your own game stage, to where you're at in the game. Do you have, you know, certain abilities, certain so what I mean by abilities is things like, say, like the alliance. Do you have that up and running, yes or no? Or do you have you know, the facilitation to run the canyon trials, for example, yes or no? You know, things like that, right? Now from here we'll move over to the next stage, because I want to sort of, again, like I said, be upfront with it. As you can see, study the social life, attack alliances. Now, because I didn't have the alliance up and running, I had to spend 250 coin in order to make that happen. Okay, so basically bringing up the tally to a bit over 500, so 575 coins, if I'm not mistaken. No, 525. What am I saying? 275 on one end, 250 here, so 525. That's what I've spent. Now I'm gonna have to do this one here and skip this one, which is going to be another 500 coins, so that puts me over 1,000 coins. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that and claim that, and then we've got the ability to finish everything off, and this is going to get me everything else I need to get done. Now the other thing I had to do was give horses to Arabella. Now I started off okay with this, and I got to, I think, 4 out of the 7 horses, right? And unfortunately what I ended up doing was I ended up purchasing the basic horse, which is, I think, the saddler, which was for me about 80 coin. So if you multiply that by 3, I think that works out to be what? So what? That's now I'm gonna have to do math with you on camera. I think it's about 240. So if you put that in perspective, 1,025, 240, it's over 1,200 coin I had to use, okay, throughout this whole period. Now, the makeup and some of that as well, I ended up doing a number of quests as well in between, which got me some coins back, so things like that. But what I'm sort of talking about is pure output. So what I mean by that is pure output is what I spent to get this battle pass completed, so I can get all of the rewards, okay, because that's what we're working for, right? As you can see, I got even the perfect hides, you know, so I did a lot of that, and I actually got that a lot earlier on, so just to sort of give you guys an idea with that. But yeah, the cost of doing this, that was my use case. Now, this is not going to be reflective upon everyone else that's going to be doing this, so let me make that clear, because like I said, if you're on it, if you're not letting this fall behind, you're not going to have to spend this amount of coin like I just did, okay? So you could easily do the quest board, no problems. If you've got the alliance, you can do the alliance, no problem. If you've got the ability to you know, breed up to 7 horses to give to Arabella, no problem, you can do that. That is no there should be no block for you in order for you to complete those tasks. Okay, if you've got the ability to finish off the what do you call it, the waves in the canyon trials, and you get up to level 25 in my case, then yeah, you don't have to spend that little small portion of coins in order to get that done. What I would say that you probably would have had to have spent coin is, if in my case, not being able to find alligator skin or leather, whatever you want to call it, would have been the only instance that you would have to have actually spent money on, or silver in this instance, to skip that and complete it. Okay, so again, like I said, you don't really need to spend a lot of coin. I ended up doing it because I got a little bit lazy and I missed out on some key moments where I wasn't able to do that. But anyway, I digress. We've got that 490 out of 450, 500. We'll collect the end, and that allows us to get all of these rewards. As you can see, I cheekily accepted a couple of what do you call it, of what do you call it, rewards earlier on. So yeah, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and collect all of that. That has all been sent to me now, which is great. So I've got this as well, which I want to grab now, so we can there we go, spend silver completed, and all the other ones should be flowing through, I would imagine. There we go, and that's it. That's pretty much everything in regards to this what do you call it, to this battle pass, which is fantastic. So I'm wrapped that I got this done. I'm going to take away the what do you call it, the +7 of attack speed. Yes, it is what it is, but in contrast to that, I've got over 3,000 HP, hit points. So I'm happy with that outcome, if I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm happy with that. The other thing I want to point your attention to is not only that I've completed this, I've also got a hell of a lot of other resources as well. So let's go into that real quickly before we finish off this video. So the first thing is, just sort of let you know, I've got over 200 full canteens now, which is a ridiculous amount, okay, which I know I can use up pretty quickly if I'm making a lot of alcohol. So that's that, but still I've got a lot, and I mean a lot now, which is great. The other thing I want to point your attention to is things like, you know, hemp cloth and cloth in general. If you picked up all of those during your quests and things like that and your tasks, then you would have a substantial amount of cloth that you can utilize for your armor and stuff like that. A lot of the time I had to spend my time over in the salt mine in my case, so I ended up getting a lot more alloy ingots and steel ingots and things like that. Admittedly, I've been using a lot of the steel throughout, so I can actually make fasteners, just to give you guys a bit of an idea. But the other thing is, for me, which was the massive kicker, is let's just go ahead and pick that up now. So let's go ahead and repair you and get you on the go. Where are we? Okay, leather dryer. I've got 337 strong leather. Leather perfect hide. Sorry, which I can make into strong leather. So let's go ahead and craft all of that right now. Now, I don't have to worry about making these for tasks related things. I can actually do all this now, and I'm going to have over 100 strong leather, which is going to set me up for quite a while, to be honest with you guys. So I'm wrapped with that. So there's that. So I guess in that aspect there, I don't have to go back out and grind again, because I've done it during the battle pass period. So I just wanted to sort of point that out. So I feel like this is a good win. Okay. And the other win for me, which I'm going to have a substantial amount of resources now, is going to be in relation to healing. So I managed to get a lot of indigenous secret infusion, but Aaron's Rod, over 240. As you can see right there, I've got a crap ton of this now. Excuse me. So what that means is I can make as much as I want, as much as I please, until this all runs out, of course. So there you go. I've got 80 coming my way, and I've already got 23 in storage as well, as you can see. So that, and I've got a little bit more in my mailbox. So I've got a serious amount of heals that I can utilize and I can take advantage of. So again, I'm going to be set up for quite some time in terms in the healing department. You know, if you guys watch me long enough, I've always had issues with having a substantial amount of heals. So in this case, I've got it. I'm going to be alright for a little while, which allows me to do, you know, go into the Burial Wild and do other activities and things like that. So I just wanted to point that out. So yeah, I'm happy on that accord. And at this stage, I'm going to be able to make, and I've got a serious amount of what do you call it, of corn, as you can see there. So I may as well load all this up, get all this up and running, and just basically go for full tilt belt, basically. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, suffice to say, I've got a serious amount of equipment, gunpowder as well. I've got a lot there now, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to be able to make a lot of this stuff, and we're going to be able to make you know, have a lot of heals on us, and we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine for a little while, so I'm going to be happy with all that outcome. So yeah, that's basically everything now. This is now concluded, but like I said, by the time you guys are watching this, this will be completed and we'll be on to the next thing. So with that being said and done, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the video. As always, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not, and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.